The biggest misconception is thinking that the only solution to rely on for backup as safety net is adding more income streams. We're going to debunk that in this video, and we're going to talk about the 3 real must-haves if you want to build a solid safety net with one income stream. And stay tuned till the very end, because the third must-have is the biggest missing piece that Filipinos miss out on. Let's do it. So let's backtrack a little bit. Back in my 6-year corporate career, I remember constantly thinking at the back of my head that this one active income is not enough. People keep saying I need to add more side hustles, or I need to keep thinking about adding more income streams, and that really pressured me a lot more because people kept saying it's not enough if you want a backup, a safety net. And then I remembered when I wanted to start the business that I really wanted, that is really what I'm passionate about, that I get to be paid doing what I love. Just the thought of juggling them at the same time when I was already so occupied and my time was so filled with my corporate job, just thinking about doing a business, I feel like I wasn't gonna sleep. I feel like I was going to be so exhausted. And so I said, like, what's the point of wanting to add more income streams if I'm just going to be burnt out and not enjoying my life? And fast forward to today that I've managed to quit my 6-year corporate career and go into my business full-time as a content creator and with my coaching business. I wanted to share the 3 must-haves that really allowed me to feel safe in taking that leap, and allowed me to feel safe that I can go full-time in my business, and allowing me to feel safe that I have real safety net and it doesn't have to come from multiple income streams. So the 3 must-haves to build your own safety net with one income stream really boil down to how you make money, how you manage your money, and how you manage your mind around money. So we're gonna dive into each single one and really take into consideration that these 3 have to work well together. You can't build your own safety net with just the 2 of these or missing out on one, because think of it as like if you're building your safety net, pag wala yung isa rito sa tatlo na na-mention ko, that net madaling mabutas. That net madaling masira. So let's dive into the first one. So first, let's dive into how you make money, which boils down into having a stable income. So I'm gonna debunk here the common notion of what stable income is, because I coach a lot of freelancers, business owners, corporate professionals, and we need to shift our mind around what stable income is, because oftentimes we associate stability to a company, to a business model, to an industry. And guess what? We have no control over that job. We have no control what the CEO of that company will do. Like back in my corporate job, I have no control what the boss of the boss is going to do with the company if they decide to close down tomorrow, right? And at the same time, if they decide to fire me tomorrow or decide to lay off employees, that's out of my control. So stability cannot be attached to a company. And second, we cannot attach stability to a specific business model. Here's my philosophy. If you are forced to make money out of something that you feel forced to do, it's not going to be stable. Because the problem here is that we're going to attach stability to a circumstance, or we're going to make excuses about that specific circumstance versus ask ourselves what is within our control that will allow us to have stable income. And it really starts with reframing our mindset around what does it really mean to have stable income? What would really empower us to think about that what I do is stable, that how I earn and how I make money is stable. This is why I felt the need to constantly pagpilitan na, oh, I really want to climb the corporate ladder. You know, for 6 years, I was like, oh, maybe eventually it's just going to happen. And truly, I climbed the ladder. But then after 6 years, I realized that I've just been attaching my worth. I've been attaching my sense of security to that corporate job. And so I was so focused on that I didn't think about what are my other options that would allow me to have more fulfillment and meaning, because truly how we make money is a huge chunk of our lives. Like imagine if you work 8 hours a day on average if you're in corporate, or if you are having your own business, most of the time you even start with longer hours at the start trying to build up your business. And eventually, even me as a business owner, I always am excited to think about how else can I better serve my clients, how else can I better coach my clients. And so it's a lot of brain space thinking about how you make money. And do you want to think about that majority of your life is spent on just working and working, but not really thinking about, am I really living because of it? And for me, what I realized, how you make money is about you providing value. How you make money is how you solve a problem. So if you provide value and if you know how to solve a problem, that's how you make money. Point blank, period. I remember when I decided to quit my corporate job, and my background is really digital marketing. I'm good at social media, I'm good at digital because that's what I've been doing for 6 years. And so the natural path that people thought I was going to start my business around was having my own agency, being a social media manager, or having my own digital marketing agency. And I was like, yeah, technically those are my skills, so I could do that. But then I had the gut feel that there was another way for me to provide value and solve people's problems, and that led me to being able to coach people manage their money, to manage their mind around money so that they could build sustainable money habits, because how you manage your money reflects how you also manage your life. And for me, because I was able to provide value, I was able to solve that problem, that's how I was able to make money. So if you're able to consistently provide value and know that you can consistently solve someone's problem, that's how you can create stable income. Let's break it down. If you're in a corporate job, you're providing value to the employer, or you're solving a problem of a specific client or a specific department, right? That's how you have stable income, because you're consistently providing value for your company, or you're constantly solving the problem of a specific client or a specific service. Okay, so in order to further stabilize how you provide that kind of value that makes you money, that gives you the salary, think about, how can I upskill or further hone my skills in providing this kind of value? May it be like you're really good at data analyzing, or you're really good at digital marketing, you're passionate about it, or you're really good at social media, or whatever it is. Think about how you can upskill in that, on how you provide value, rather than thinking about, is this company really stable like 10 years from now? Like, given that they're a multinational company, like, I swear I had to stop attaching my worth to that and start thinking about what's within my control, and that is, how can I further hone my skills in this industry, in this corporate career, so that I am not attached to this job. I can move to another earning opportunity. I can thrive in any career that I choose to have, because I have improved, upskilled my skills so that I could continuously provide value that allows me to make money. And in the same way, when I decided to be a business owner, it's consistently providing value to people, knowing that I know what I'm talking about, that I know how to help people, that I love to help my clients, that I can help my clients solve their problems around spending, around saving consistently, around not being overwhelmed anymore with how they need to manage their money in the present and the future, when they could really have the best of both worlds of enjoying the now and funding their future goals. That's a problem I'm solving that allowed me to go full-time in this business, knowing that I know that how I solve that problem allows me to feel stable in this kind of business. That's why I continuously hone my skills as a coach. I constantly learn more from my coaching mentors. I sign up in programs. I enroll in more mentorship, so that I'm continuously learning how I could be a better coach for my client, how I could find more ways to empower them with asking the right questions, how I could make sure that when they join my programs, it's going to be a wonderful experience when they onboard with me in their first coaching call until our last coaching call. How can I make sure that the process from start to finish, that they find value in it? So bottom line, how you make money is not attached to a specific job, circumstance, or industry. How you make money is about how you believe that you could provide value that is worth charging for. How you believe that you can solve someone's problem that is worth charging for. And second, in order to stabilize that even more, is how can you upskill? How can you learn more and hone your skills so that you could consistently provide that value and solve people's problems? And truly, that's why I love coaching my clients to get crystal clear on what their path is in their career, what their career goals are, because it really impacts how they think about building their own safety net with their one income stream. Like, my clients tell me that they expect that we would go deep into understanding their career, where they see themselves in their career. That's why I have clients who end up getting a promotion, getting a pay raise, or realizing that they could get a better job offer and resign from their current career and move and shift to another career, knowing that how I make money is how I provide value, how I can solve someone's problems. And that means that if that's within my control, I can choose the career I want. I can choose to start that business, knowing that how I make money is within my control now. You can check out this interview with my client who literally said that she can finally earn from doing what she loves because I coached her through it. Watch this video, get inspired, because that might be the sign that you need to really think about your career and how it could really impact building your own safety net. Second must-have is how you manage your money. So the first component is super important because you can't manage money if you don't earn money. So that's why it's super important that we talked about first how you make money and how you're able to build that stable income. And second is how you're able to manage that income efficiently. Because the common misconception is like, I just need to earn more, and then I'll figure out how to manage it. I'll figure out how to save consistently. I'll figure out how to spend right, worry-free, and guilt-free. But no, it has to go hand in hand, because if you've been watching my channel, you know that more money only amplifies the habits you already have. So even if you have a thriving business, even if you're constantly promoted in your career, but your money systems, your financial systems are unstable, are not sustainable, what happens is that extra income, that extra pay raise, or that influx in your cash flow becomes more of a burden rather than a blessing, rather than something you're grateful for. Because now you're thinking about, how am I going to manage this huge amount of money if I was used to this amount of money that I was already so terrified and overwhelmed about managing. So that's why here we talk about how you manage your money. It's about having a sustainable financial system. So not just any financial system that you can whip out an Excel sheet or whip out a budgeting app. How can you make sure it's sustainable? It's something that you can stick to. I've literally talked about it in past videos, what it really means to have a sustainable financial system. So you can check out these videos. I'm gonna link here or down below. But overall, it's about having a sustainable financial system. It's not only thinking in two extremes that, oh, if I want to spend guilt-free, that means I have to deprive myself and save a huge chunk of my salary. And then another extreme is like, but I don't want to deprive myself. I want to reward myself with the income I earned. I worked so hard for it. So, kung ano yung latak, yun na lang yung isa-save ko. So that's the common extremes that I see. It's either you're hoarding savings, you're hoarding too much savings, or you're spending blindly that saving is not a priority. Saving feels like a chore. So having a sustainable financial system is having a very nice middle ground wherein you're able to balance. I can have a healthy reward system. I can enjoy my hard-earned money now. I can enjoy the fruits of my labor now, treat myself, and at the same time, I am empowered to save consistently. I'm excited to save for my future goals. I am looking forward to invest more money into my future, knowing that I get to balance these three things, that I can enjoy now, I can save consistently, and at the same time, I can invest consistently towards my bigger long-term goals. So as I've talked about, the real backup and safety net that you need in terms of savings, at least, is your emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months worth of your monthly living expenses. So multiply it na lang, na if it's 20,000 yung monthly living expenses mo, edi multiply mo na lang times 3, and that would be 60,000 pesos total na emergency fund. The reason for this is, for instance, when I had decided that I was gonna quit my corporate job, I was going to double down in really stabilizing my coaching business, knowing that this is what allows me to find fulfillment in providing value and solving people's problems, helping my clients in building their emergency fund, building sustainable money habits. When I was sure that that was the path I was going to take, I had to make sure I had enough backup funds. I had the safety net. So I said, in order for me to feel safe in building this business, in order for me to feel safe in going all in with this, for me to feel safe in embracing the learning curve of starting an online business, in embracing the mistakes, the possible failures, and learning from it, in order for me to enjoy and feel safe in that process, I needed to have backup funds, a safety fund, which is my emergency fund. Some of my clients, they call it their peace of mind fund, their security fund, their safety fund, and ultimately, this is going to be your safety net when you decide that, hey, this one active income stream is not where I see myself anymore. This is not what embodies my dream life that I want to wake up to every day. And so I want to make sure that if I decide to quit or decide to pivot in a different career, that I have a safety net, which is your emergency fund. So that's why in terms of helping my clients in building that muscle of saving consistently, it really starts off with the emergency fund. And then the next level is what I call the freedom fund, which allows you to really take that leap. Take that leap for that career you want, for that business that you want, or a huge major life milestone. So having that freedom fund, as I talked about, is 3 to 6 months of your ideal monthly income naman. So I coach my clients in really understanding what is their target monthly income, what is that exact number. So I really create a formula for my clients. There's a blueprint that I guide them with, wherein, okay, these are my goals, this is my dream life. How can I target a specific monthly income that would allow me to afford this life into reality? So it's so important that you really have this solid, sustainable financial system that allows you to save consistently for your emergency fund or your freedom fund, because no additional income, no additional income stream, no additional cash flow would ever be enough if you don't have the right money habits and systems in place. That's why this is a specific must-have. The second one is how you manage your money for your savings, for enjoying the now, and also for your future investments. That's why make sure you watch my past video about how to invest in the now and the future. It's the ultimate beginner guide to investing that is super basic, that I wish I knew earlier and started off with. So watch that video to get you started on what it really means to have a sustainable financial system. And of course, if you want me to guide you in creating a tailor-fit sustainable financial system and also having crystal clear career goals so you could really master your mindset around your stable income, how you master your habits and systems around money, then I would love to invite you to join my 5-month coaching program, Fund Your Freedom. This is where we work together for the next 5 months, where there's one-on-one coaching, community support. This is where you'll always have accountability partners to help you stay on track, stay consistent with your financial systems and habits, and at the same time, be surrounded by people who are also funding their dreams one by one, so that you could normalize this journey, that it's safe for you to go after your dreams. It's safe to build your own safety net with one income stream. It's safe for you to embrace your one active income stream and know that you could create your own version of financial freedom out of it. So if you want to really master that balance of enjoying the now while saving for your future goals, investing in your future, then make sure that you join the waitlist to enroll inside my coaching program, Fund Your Freedom. You can learn all the details down below with all of my client testimonials who have been funding their dreams one by one, so you could get inspired by what's possible for you as well. So check it out. So we talked about how you make money with stable income, how you manage your money with a sustainable financial system. Now the third must-have that Filipinos really miss out on, that I even missed out on, that I only learned through my experience with my first billion journey, with having that sustainable life that I have around money, is that how you manage your mind around money. And this is where papasok yung having that stable belief that you know how to manage your money and you know how to make money. The reason why this is a real must-have is because if wala to, it's so easy to create a hole from your safety net. Because even if you are thriving in your business, or you have really good income from your corporate job, and then you also have the financial system, but then at the back of your head, you don't trust yourself with your decisions. At the back of your head, you don't think you deserve that salary. Or in the back of your head, you think about, am I really deserving of that kind of money? Or you think about, I feel guilty whenever I spend on myself. I should just give it more to my family. Or at the back of your head, you're thinking about, what if this all runs out? Or in the back of your head, you think about, I'm not really an expert in solving people's problems. I'm not really providing value. Who am I? Those are the beliefs that will be your detriment. And this is what I missed out on. You know, like I remember when I had at the back of my head that I wanted to start my own business. I've already had the savings to enroll in a program to help me launch my business. But then I didn't have that stable belief about myself, because all I kept thinking about was like, what if you fail? Like, who are you to start a business? Like, you never started the business. Like, you're just going to fail. Like, what are you gonna talk about on YouTube? Like, who's gonna listen to you? I had unstable belief about myself, and so I didn't act on what I really wanted. I really didn't use my savings to fund the life's milestones that I want. Rather, my savings were making me even more anxious, thinking about, oh, if you start that business, you're gonna start from scratch. Your savings are gonna run out. It's gonna go back to zero. And so that's why this goes hand in hand. If you want to build a real safety net with your one income stream, you need to have stable belief about yourself, that you trust in your earning capacity, that you trust yourself with your money, that you don't need to give your debit card, your credit card to your partner, to your mom in order for you to control yourself. You don't need to feel like someone needs to police your every spending in order for you to control your spending, to save consistently. No. Having stable belief means that you trust yourself with your spending decisions. You trust in your financial system, that you know that you're making wise money decisions. So I tell you that the ultimate safety net that Filipinos miss out on is themselves. Because you need to believe that I am the best safety net. My belief about myself is the best safety net I could give myself. Because I tell you, like, having been coaching Filipino professionals, what limits them from having bigger income? What limits them from saving consistently? What limits them from finally traveling more or investing in that property is thinking, is that belief, is that unstable belief about themselves, thinking that, will I be able to really sustain that business? Do I really deserve to travel when I have bills, when I have responsibilities? Can I really enjoy and go out of town when I haven't saved up enough yet? Do I really deserve that pay raise when I don't really see myself as good enough for that? That's why I love coaching my clients in building the stable belief and trust and confidence in themselves, because no amount of money, no amount of financial systems, no amount of expense trackers will make you feel safe if you don't feel safe in your mind. Because truly, all of these toxic thought patterns that we have around money, they are rooted from financial traumas that were passed on from generations, that were not brought to the surface, that were just passed on as if they were normal. As if they were normal. Like, oh, it's selfish to prioritize yourself. You should share your blessings all the time and overgive, or you're selfish. Like, these are the financial norms that were passed on by our parents, our relatives, or whoever from past generations, that we just accepted as normal, not realizing that it's limiting us, that it's holding us back from truly feeling free, truly feeling safe in earning money, in managing our money, in spending our money. So in order to break the cycle of the financial traumas, the financial worries, or the toxic thought patterns from the past, so that it doesn't get passed on to us unconsciously, because most of the time it's very, very unconscious, because truly these thoughts and beliefs around money really bleed into how you make money, how you manage your money. I've seen it many, many times with my clients, that what's been holding them back is their thoughts about themselves, their thoughts around money, their views around money. Like, I have a client who's been scared about receiving bigger money because they think it's selfish, they think it's greedy, or they think that if I receive more money, what if I still spend it wrong? Or if I receive more money, do I really deserve that? Do I really deserve charging that much? And these are the things that I really help go deep with my clients, so that they could break the cycle, so that they could really be confident in making the money they deserve, and so that they could also have trust in themselves in managing their money. That's why my financial philosophy is that when you master your mindset and habits around money, you also get to be a master of your life. Because whether we like it or not, major life milestones involve big money decisions. Big moves in your life involve big cost, involve big investments at the right time. And if we don't become aware of these toxic, negative thoughts around money, we unconsciously hold ourselves back in earning the money that we deserve and managing our money in a way that is sustainable, that allows us to enjoy and save with excitement. That's why I love coaching my clients inside my program, with having that clear career goal with how they make their money, so that they could see it as stable. And second is having that sustainable financial system where they're empowered to save and spend aligned with their goals and dreams. And third is really having that empowered trust and belief about themselves, that they know how to earn money and they know how to manage that money efficiently. So if you want to be guided on that, as usual, you can check the link in my bio for my coaching program. I would love to create that roadmap that's tailor fit to your goals, to your financial goals, to your dreams, so that you could finally fund those dreams into reality and see yourself as the ultimate safety net so that you'd be confident in managing your money, in creating the right financial system, and ultimately feel safe that you know how to spend your money right, that you know that you're investing in the life that you truly wanted for yourself. Because here's my mantra that I always go back to whenever I make big decisions is that I am safe to spend big on my big dreams. I am safe to give myself permission to invest in myself. It is safe for me to spend my money on what truly makes me happy. Because we deserve to feel safe in how we make, use, and manage our money. And if you want to learn more tips in my financial journey, you can check out this video because I have a feeling it's going to be even more valuable in where you are right now. See you there.